What is up? It is Spaded Bricks, and today we have another video, and this one is probably one that you guys are gonna love. Watch me, watch me see if we made some money. $560 of straight Lego Star Wars. You heard that. $560 of straight Star Wars. No other theme. Straight Star Wars. You love to see it. Oh my gosh. Yes, there is. This was a very I was kind of excited when I bought it at 2 in the morning, and I'm going to see if I'm still excited to open it and see how badly or good we did. We love to do good. I usually don't do so well when I spend so much money because I see the amount of figs and I get all excited and I just throw up a price. Cheaper lots are my thing, but, in this lot we have to cook. So, everything you guys see in the video and all my videos are for sale on my Whatnot store, which you can get a free $15, link in bio and description of this video. So go sign up with that. You get a free $15 and I get $5. So pretty good. You get 15 for free, I get $5 to spend on Whatnot. So love that. I'm going to start off with the sealed set that goes for about $28 on Bricklink and eBay. Probably gonna list it at 30, see if it gets some eyeballs. I mean, dark red torso, that's like a $8 figure, and Tusken Raider, people like that. The Bantha is cool build, people might like that. We've never gotten a Bantha. I don't know, it's a cool microfighter set. It's not one that we normally get, so people might be looking to complete it. I'm just gonna put that off to the side, but yeah, I only paid $10 for it. It goes for about 30, so that's why I bought it. Here's the Star Wars bag. Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but trust me, there's a good amount here. So we're just going to grab a handful here. OG Tusken Raider. We have a clone. And for the sake of it being Star Wars, we're going to just do anything over $12. That goes in the value pile. We got a Hoth. I'm trying to check condition too. While I'm videotaping this. C-3PO. These are always cracked. And this one is not, though. Kylo Ren. He's a cool one. What's her name? I have no clue. Here's another clone. And he's cracked. He's double cracked. I think this was one of the ones that I knew was cracked, though. I don't know. He told me which ones were cracked, so I'll remember that. That's really cool. I've never had that one before. I believe this is Akbar. It's a good version of Akbar right there. This one is not Akbar. This one is Nardar Veb. He's nice. Fortunately not worth anything. Probably because he got killed off so fast. These Qui-Gons are actually pretty decent. Like $15. We have this guy. He's pretty cool. And this was actually my favorite purchase. Misprint Anakin torso. As you can see, the print on this figure, like in the chest, is just not there. It was like never placed on. The problem with it is it's got like bite marks literally everywhere. It's not cracked, but I don't know, dude. Back of the head has a bite mark. There's a bite mark, like, right there, too. Like, I don't know, head crack or something. Such a cool figure. But, it has bite marks. Scratches. It has a misprint, though. So, put it up there. I probably would just sell it for its retail and just hope that someone likes misprints, I guess. It looks good from the front. Like, if you just put it in a case, no one's going to see it. Here's one that went up in value. The Geo with the wings. About a $20 figure. I'm not joking. Those shot up. I'm trying to put his wings down. Guess not today. Both Geo clones. We love that. There you go. We do indeed love that. Geo clones are really cool. There's a Hoth. So another Hoth guy. Here's a Wookiee. These usually go for like $8 to $9. Here is a OG Palpatine. This one's like 13 to 16. Not bad. Technically right on our guideline. Let's grab another pile. We have an indoor holding the lightsaber. Nice. I'm just gonna grab this. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna be careful with that. I'm gonna give this Dooku. I have the 20 the newest one. I'm gonna give him this lightsaber because it'll sell better. And it's 104 versus this is like 60 or so. I know, pretty cool. Here's Ventress. She's like 16 or so. It's pretty nice. Senate Commando. Don't remember the names on that one. Metal Luke. We have another indoor. His arm's still loose. Is he cracked? No, he's not. Just really loose arms. I don't know if I'm going to be able to replace that. Sand green is a weird one. Another Wookiee, about $8. Here's Bodhi from Rogue One with his backpack. It's about a $15 figure, so that's nice. Nice that we're getting value. Here's some more clones. Here's a fleet. And here is Barriss Offee. Unfortunately, that one is really cheap, so we will not really be able to do much with that. Dropped one. Dropped a Snap Wexley on the floor. He's worth like $2. Let's just get the R2s out of the way. There's R2s, cool. Just move it off there. Start overfilling it. Here's Sebulba. I don't know if he's worth that much yet. This is a $20 Astromech. This is from the set with Jack Porkins, the X-Wing. From, I don't even know how long ago. Here's a Shadow Guard. Another clone. Here's a clone pilot, and I'm pretty sure this is one of the better ones. So that's a win on that. We have a Sith Trooper and another Shadow Stormy, which those are just wonderful. They are. They truly are. Holy cow, this next lot is spicy. It is very spicy. I just pulled it out of the bag, and yeah, there's some value here already. First off, let's start off. Ventress with her little cloth. She's about $50, reaching up to 60. I don't know if I'll buy her cloth, but that alone is like 15 at least. So here's a pilot. Here's a damaged stormtrooper. I thought I was gonna have his backpack, guess not. Here's Jar Jar Binks, the one and only clone. Here's an ARF. These ones are worth about 15 or so now. They're getting up there. Here's a Shadow Stormy. His arm is just really loose. I'm gonna fix that one. That one I can actually fix. Here's Plo Koon. Make sure he's not cracked. He is not. It's a nice $20. He used to be a lot more, but obviously with the new one coming out, that one just isn't worth anything anymore. Here's a good one. Rebels Darth Vader, which is actually one that you cannot like really tell if it's worth anything, but the buttons are like a yellowish green at the bottom right there, and that's how you know it is. The torso alone is like $13 on Bricklink, and there's only 10 items in the whole world for sale in any condition, and cheapest US is 13. This one is cracked, unfortunately, but still like a $20 figure. Because the $13 one was cracked, so that was the torso, not even the figure. So and the rest of the figure's not really worth anything. Bang! $90 Luminara. We love that. We love that. No cracks. This is my second Luminara. No intention of $95 own Lars. Yeah, we'll take that. We will definitely take that. Here's a Sith Trooper. So glad I bought that. Saw that in an auction. I was like, oh, I gotta swipe. I gotta swipe. I did buy this a lot off Whatnot. I forgot to mention. Pretty awesome app. We have Lieutenant Selpha. Here's another indoor. If you guys don't know from my videos, I know Star Wars best, so sometimes I don't know a lot of the superheroes and stuff. Stormtrooper. Other crap that comes up in my videos. My next video that's coming out is like a variety lot, and I don't know a lot of it. There's an astromech. That one's not worth anything. This is like a $15, what's it called? I don't remember what they're called. All good figs. That one has the wrong head, but, you know, parts. We love parts. Just keep that at the bottom. There is, if you guys can't even see it, it just goes around. I use books to stack my camera up on, so it's like tall and it gets up there. I don't know, it works for me, you know. Don't always have to have professional stuff. Someday I will buy something professional. We're gonna move the lot to the right. This way I have more room. We'll leave it off this side so you guys can see. Move this up a little bit. There you go. We got like maybe 2 or 3 more hand shuffles. We went through a lot of stuff. Morgan Elsbeth. Here's Palpatine. We love him. Shore Trooper Captain, $4 figure. Beautiful. Senate and Death Watch. We got some Imperial Pilot. AT-AT. This is a Royal Guard with the wrong cape. It's gonna bug me. Naboo Pilot. We got a Snowtrooper. No. And then we just have this $100 minty cape Grievous. There's literally no fraying on this cape. This figure is unbelievably beautiful. Yeah, so we'll take that. $100 right there. Why not? Alright, we'll just get it all out. It's a little bit of a bigger lot here. Another Palpatine. Love that. We have a Shock. We have Nardar Beb. Clone. TIE Fighter. 3D printed heel protector. On top of the Death Watch. We have a Sand Trooper, but it doesn't have his backpack, so I don't really know if it's worth much. Yeah, I have the backpack for it to really move, I think. Loyalist, Mandalorian Loyalist, and First Order guy. Here's Luke. Here's a chrome lightsaber. Okay. Not worth crazy much, but $3, $4, $5. Here is I can't remember his name, but he's worth $17. I've sold him all the time. Is that Beta? I don't know. There's a Han Solo. This one is not quite worth much yet, but this will be one day. Tough to find fig. And then Bosk, about $20, and it cracks easily, and this one is just beautiful. Overall, let's scoot this back. For Star Wars, I think $500. I feel a little bit more relaxed. I don't know about the value of this. I want to say 90, 95. That's like 185. Plus that, 285. Rest of this, I don't know. This is probably like $400 in figs maybe right here on top. And rest of this, we'll see what happens. But I appreciate you guys, and that's $30. So I think we should be good. We might make like $700, $800. So should be a pretty good lot. Maybe 1,000. Hopefully 1,000. That'd be nice. But yeah, thing with reselling now is you can't expect to get 50%. You're gonna have to. If you're an independent business, 70%. That's a pretty good offer. Most of the time, people will take that. They think that's fair. Because the only commission that you really have to pay is whatever you're selling it on, and that's only about 13, so make a little bit of money and get a lot of figs in, you know what I mean? All right, well, this was a pretty good video. See you guys at the next one. Peace.